Welcome to Gothic's Tales. Today's adventure is the Market of Memories. We do hope you enjoy. Gothic walked the edge of twilight, a place unseen by mortal eyes, where shadows danced and whispers lingered. She was a guardian of lost souls, a shepherd of those who had slipped between worlds. Her journey always led her to the places where reality frayed and the veil thinned, and this time, it led to the Market of Memories. It seemed to be a place lost, with many souls wandering aimlessly. The Market of Memories existed in a realm where souls bartered not with coins, but with their most precious recollections. It was a place of vibrant chaos and profound sadness, a crossroads for the lost and the forgotten. Gothic knew that entering this realm meant risking her own memories, but the call of a lost soul was too strong to ignore. As she stepped through the veil, the air shimmered and solidified into a bustling marketplace unlike any she had ever seen. Stalls overflowed with shimmering orbs, each containing a memory ready to be bought or sold. The faces of the vendors were etched with the stories of their past, and their eyes held a mix of hope and despair. A young woman with hollow eyes approached Gothic, her voice a mere whisper. "Help me," she pleaded. "I've lost the memory of my loved one. I have nothing left to trade." Gothic felt a pang of sympathy, recognizing the despair in the woman's voice. Gothic knew she couldn't simply offer her own memories. The rules of the market demanded a fair exchange. She decided to seek out the market's keeper, an enigmatic figure said to possess the power to restore lost memories. But finding him was a journey in itself. Her quest led her deeper into the market, past stalls overflowing with fragmented joys, sorrows, and forgotten dreams. Each step was a temptation, a whisper urging her to trade her own past for knowledge or power. But Gothic remained focused on her purpose. She encountered beings who had traded away entire lifetimes for a moment of happiness, their faces blank and empty. These were the cautionary tales of the market, the victims of their own desires. Gothic steeled her resolve, determined not to fall into the same trap. Finally, she came to a towering gate guarded by two spectral figures, their eyes burning with an eerie green light. "Only those who offer a true sacrifice may pass," one of them intoned, their voices echoing with ancient power. Gothic knew what they meant. To pass, she would have to offer a memory of her own, one that held deep personal significance. She hesitated, knowing that once a memory was gone, it could never be truly reclaimed. She chose a memory of her childhood, a moment of pure joy and innocence that she had always cherished. With a deep breath, she offered it to the guardians. The air crackled with energy as the memory was taken, leaving a void in her heart. The gate swung open, revealing a path leading to a serene garden, bathed in soft golden light. In the center of the garden stood the market's keeper, a wizened figure with eyes that held the weight of countless memories. "You seek to restore a lost memory," the keeper said, his voice gentle and knowing. "But be warned, tampering with the past can have unforeseen consequences." Gothic nodded, understanding the risk. The keeper revealed that the young woman's lost memory had been stolen by a shadowy figure who fed on the sorrow of others. He offered Gothic a chance to retrieve it, but she would have to face the thief in his lair. Gothic accepted the challenge, knowing that the fate of the young woman rested in her hands. The keeper gave her a small, shimmering crystal, a beacon to guide her through the darkness. She followed the crystal's light through twisting corridors and forgotten alleyways, the darkness growing thicker with each step. The air was heavy with despair, and the whispers of lost memories echoed around her. Finally, she reached a crumbling tower, the lair of the memory thief. The tower pulsed with dark energy, and the air crackled with malice. Gothic knew that the final confrontation was at hand. Inside the tower she found the thief, a gaunt figure cloaked in shadows, surrounded by a swirling vortex of stolen memories. He laughed, his voice a chilling echo. "You cannot stop me. Sorrow is my sustenance." Gothic refused to be intimidated. She raised the shimmering crystal, its light pushing back the shadows. "Sorrow may feed you, but hope will always prevail," she declared, her voice ringing with conviction. The crystal unleashed a wave of pure, positive energy, disrupting the vortex of stolen memories. The thief recoiled, his power weakened by the force of hope. The stolen memories began to return to their rightful owners. Seizing the opportunity, Gothic focused her will, drawing upon the strength of her own memories. She reached out and grasped the stolen memory of the young woman, pulling it free from the thief's grasp. With the memory in her hand, Gothic banished the thief back into the shadows. The tower began to crumble, its dark energy dissipated by the light of hope. It was time to return to the market. Back in the market, Gothic returned the stolen memory to the young woman, who wept with joy as she remembered her loved one. The market seemed brighter, the air lighter, now that a sliver of hope had been restored. Before leaving, Gothic visited the market's keeper once more. "You have shown great courage," he said, "and have proven that even in the darkest of places, hope can prevail." As she walked back through the vale, Gothic felt the void in her heart where her childhood memory had been. But she also felt a sense of satisfaction, knowing that she had made a difference in the lives of others. Gothic continued her journey along the edge of twilight, a guardian of lost souls, forever walking between worlds. And though she had sacrificed a part of herself, she knew that her purpose would always guide her. Please like and subscribe to hear more of Gothic's tales in the underworld.